to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here in Liverpool, and I've got to say, I love it when we do face-to-face, Caoimhin. See that Zoom? I can't stand it, mate. So I've spoke to you all day today. I'm going to ask the question that you've been dreading all day. How's the hand injury?
Yeah, do you know what? It's healing well. Got surgery 5 weeks ago now. So yeah, I was in a cast for 2 weeks. Got this on now, but yeah, it's healing well. Just got to go through rehab. I think next week. Start strengthening it back up, and then yeah, hopefully I'm back punching within the next 6 to 8 weeks.
I mean, that's a long time out of the ring. I mean, even with it healing up quite well, just put up to the camera, show them the cast that you've got to stare. Yeah, there's just a little cast on the thumb. But even with that, 6 weeks, it's still a long time away for professional boxing when you're a fighter like yourself who just wants to get in and fight. So is it a frustrating time for you?
Yeah, it's a very frustrating time for me. Obviously, when I joined Matchroom, they were keeping me active and busy. I was planning to have 4 fights within, I think it was 10 months with Matchroom. Obviously, my last one fell through, so it's very frustrating for me to be out. I've been boxing 19 years, and it's the first time where I've had to properly sit out and sit on the sidelines. I've not had a fight since July. So yeah, I'm obviously frustrated. I'm not happy with the situation, but I know that in due time I'll be back. And it is one of them things that it's out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. I fought for long enough with sore hands, and obviously this is the reason why I had to get it sorted.
Well, listen, you're in Liverpool, you're back at the Rotunda though with Joe McNally, so there is a light at the end of the tunnel, which is good to see, and you are back sort of in a boxing gym rather than getting henge and getting like a bodybuilder. I mean, you're massive right now. We got your pecs for days, mate. So, I mean, you're going to lay off the weights a little bit and maybe get back to boxing?
Yeah, do you know what? My nutritionist Paul O'Neill keeps messaging me, and I keep panning his messages. No, do you know what? Listen, I'm back in the gym. I haven't stopped training. As soon as I come home, as soon as my fight got cancelled in October, got cancelled on the Tuesday, and I was in the gym on the Thursday. Listen, this is a lifestyle for me, do you know what I mean? Regardless of being injured or not, I'm always in the gym, whether it's doing weights, whether it's going for a swim, going a light jog. I haven't been able to punch for the last since October, but I've been in the gym at least 3-4 times a week, do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping to get back to Liverpool within the next 3-4 weeks. Going to be training with one hand, picking up as much knowledge and kind of putting myself a step ahead in terms of whenever it's time to go into a full camp, then I'll be ready, I'll be fit enough, I'll have my weight down, my hand will be completely healed, do you know what I mean? So I can't wait just to get back to some sort of normality, being in Liverpool training, being around the gym, being around boxing people, do you know what I mean? Even today is my first time that I've been at a boxing show since Sheffield, which was, I think it was September. So I'm just buzzing, I'm happy to be around everybody and see everybody, see you, of course, as always. But yeah, listen, it's great to be on some sort of road back, do you know what I mean? I've got my manager Paul coming down tomorrow, and we're going to chat about the next couple months, what's in the pipeline in terms of when I'm going to be back in the ring, get a fight date scheduled in terms of like, right, will you be back for end of June? Yes. Okay, we'll get you a fight date for then, do you know what I mean? So I'm just happy to be back and I'm part of boxing.
I can see you've got a smile on your face, which is good to see. But I do want to reiterate what you told me at the hotel there when we were chatting. You said when you stepped foot back in the gym with Joe McNally, was it this morning or yesterday morning, you felt like a kid again. You missed the gym, you missed that boxing gym.
Yeah, do you know, I'm not someone that really gets excited for certain things, and I walk through the doors and I literally run over to Joe and give him a big hug, like a big kid. He's probably looking at me going, what the fuck's he doing? But yeah, no, listen, when I walk through the doors of Rotunda, do you know what I mean, just the smell of a boxing gym and seeing the boys training and stuff like that, it made me happy just to be back in that environment, and it shows that kind of for me, I know that I'm going to be here soon, do you know what I mean?
You mentioned Paul Reddy's coming to have a chat with you tomorrow, and I think our last talk and the talks before that, and maybe 3-4 interviews ago, we spoke about fighting home in Ireland, and we spoke about getting on that Katie Taylor undercard May 20th. I'm guessing that's too soon for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to bullshit it, and I keep on telling myself I'll be back, but realistically I think it'll be a stretch to get me back for May 20th, and then I probably could do myself further damage and be out again longer. if the Hearn specialist next week says it's a realistic target to aim for, no problem at all. I'm back. Do you know what I mean? But if not, I said this last time, Andy, when I was talking to you in Liverpool. Eddie Hearn has to make Belfast happen. It's as simple as that. The end of the year, a European title fight, my WBA International, whatever it may be, I don't care. Give me the Odyssey, give me the Titanic Quarter, give me wherever, the Ulster Hall. I'm ready to go back home and headline shows and put on a performance for my fans. See, the Irish fans support me to the death, and I go on about them supporting me, but I genuinely feel like I need to go back and repay them before it's too late in my career, and I'm going back whenever I'm a world champion or I've already achieved something major. I want to do it now before I do that. So there will definitely be talks held what's going to happen with Belfast, or if not Belfast, Croke Park or Dublin or wherever it may be, but it has to be Ireland this year.
The thing is, we've got Colm over in Belfast now, but you keep that man in that red hoodie right there, Caoimhin. I don't care what you need to do, but you need to tell that man I need to be in Belfast for that show.
Listen, see, if I have to pay for you to be there, you'll be there. Andy is not missing my fight in Belfast. I'm not missing a interview after my fight. The first guy that will be interviewing me is Andy. So
that's what I love about you, brother.
And it better happen, Coogan. Make sure of it. I don't want to be paying for it.
I don't know, it better happen, Coogan. I don't want to pay for that 22 quid Ryanair flight either. Yeah, big fight night here in Liverpool. You mentioned it, the buzz around it and all that. When you see like young fighters like Akib there, and you've got fighters that get interviewed left, right and centre, they've got a fight coming up, their hands are wrapped. What does that do for you? Do you have any, is there jealousy there, or do you just get the buzz, you're ready to rock and roll?
Jealousy, but not in a bad way. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy for all the fighters. I come down, I support them. I'm close with a lot of the fighters that are on the show, and I talk away to them. So jealousy in terms of being selfish within myself, being a bit, I'd love to be doing what they're doing right now. Even if I wasn't out injured and I come to this, I'd have been wanting to get in and doing the pads. Do you know what I mean? That's just the kind of fighter in me, and I just want to be back at it. But listen, I'm buzzing to be down and be a part of this and see everyone see how sharp they are. Like Peter McCrail looks super sharp. I'm looking forward to seeing him fighting Saturday. I've been a big fan of Peter since the amateurs, so I'm looking forward to seeing him fighting again. And yeah, it'll be a great show Saturday night.
One thing I will say, if you're just going to do pads with that one right hand, it's going to be a dangerous right hand come September time.
Do you know what? It was becoming a dangerous right hand when I was in camp with Joe. Joe's got me punching correctly. He's got my hand positioning better. He's got me throwing him in combinations. There's so much things that we're tweaking in camp, and now that I can only work on my right hand, that's going to be the danger shot. It was always my left hook to the body or left hook to the head that was the danger shot. Without that, I'm going to be punching hard with both hands now.
Good stuff. Well, Caoimhin, it's always a pleasure to speak to you, my man, and you probably want to do a little bit more media. There's tons of media here, ready to speak to everybody, so go and enjoy the rest of the day, and no doubt I'll see you back at the hotel. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See, if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.